I guess bombarding you with gambling ads and begging you to gamble where you are guaranteed to lose your money, I guess that wasn't enough. I guess putting Thursday night football behind a paywall wasn't enough. I guess putting the trio of turds that the NFL broadcast on Christmas Day behind a paywall wasn't enough. The last 2 years, putting lower profile, less compelling matchups in the wild card round of the playoffs behind a paywall, I guess that wasn't enough. Because Roger Goodell, hey, it's me, Roger G. Uncle Roger has decided to take it a step further by putting the biggest matchup of the wild card round, one of the classic rivalries, one of the oldest rivalries in the league. Uncle Roger has decided to exploit the fan base even further by putting Packers Bears behind a paywall on Amazon Prime. Naturally, there is a sizable portion of NFL fans that are outraged. As is always the case, they are expressing their outrage in the disease-infested echo chamber known as social media. Normally, I don't pay attention to lonely, angry men on social media, but this is one of those rare instances where I understand their frustration. After a while, people get tired of being exploited. People get tired of being taken advantage of. How much of our money do you need? Tickets are expensive. For a lot of fans, NFL tickets are prohibitively expensive. When I was growing up, dads could afford to take their son to an NFL game. Today, if your team is a contender, for a lot of fathers, it is unaffordable. The league exploits their fan base by taking their money through gambling, which is the oldest get-rich-quick scheme. Hey, fans! You can risk $5 and potentially win $5 million! Lock this parlay in right now! Even though they receive billions of dollars every year from the broadcast networks, over the last couple of years, the NFL has steadily increased the number of games that they are broadcasting behind a paywall. To their credit, I guess, this league has found every way possible to monetize their fan base. Why? Why does the NFL continue to demand more money for what used to be a free product? Why do they deal with the backlash, the outrage from their fan base? Why do they continue to exploit their own fans? Because they know they can. Make sure to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter at KC_BTL84. Link to the main channels in the description below. To his credit, Roger Goodell is a brilliant businessman. Unlike the WNBA dump, Roger Goodell knows how to generate profit. The reason Bears-Packers is on Amazon Prime, the reason the most compelling matchup of the weekend is behind a paywall, Roger Goodell knows millions and millions of people are willing to pay for it. If people are willing to pay for it, why in the hell would he not put the game behind a paywall? Grown men who still watch programming designed for children, they complain about the exact same thing in WWE. Every year, they pull their fingers out of their nose and complain about the price of WrestleMania on social media. And every year, Vince McMahon would increase the price because he knew they would pay for it. To be honest with you, I think we are rapidly reaching the point where a sizable portion of NFL games are going to be pay-per-view. And I'm not just talking about games in the regular season. I'm not talking about the wild card round of the playoffs. If they could do it right now, I think Roger Goodell would put the divisional and the championship rounds behind a paywall. Only reason he can't do it is because he's locked into contracts with the broadcast networks that prevents him from doing it. I think we are rapidly reaching the point where the Super Bowl is going to be a pay-per-view event, whether it's on Peacock, Paramount, Amazon, ESPN, pay-per-view on satellite and cable. In the next 5, maybe 10 years, you're going to have to pay to watch the Super Bowl. Restaurants and bars, they will be paying out the ass to broadcast the Super Bowl. For those that don't know, restaurants, bars, they don't pay regular consumer prices for pay-per-view events. For example, let's say the Super Bowl is $40, $50 to watch it at home. If a bar wants to broadcast the Super Bowl, they pay $30, $40, $50 per chair, per person. If your bar has the capacity for 200 people at, call it $40 a person, you're looking at $8,000 to broadcast the Super Bowl when it used to be free. The NFL is going to continue to do this as long as people let them. Believe it or not, the fans have all the power here. If Packers-Bears draws 5 million this weekend on Amazon Prime and the exact same thing happens next year, the games will be back on Fox or CBS. But we all know that is not going to happen. From the league's perspective, this is great business. Fans are paying to watch the game, and you're still serving them ads, commercials. So the NFL is basically doubling their potential revenue. Every business in the country would do the same thing. And like I said, the NFL will continue to do this as long as we let them. Sound off in the comments below. I'll see you guys later on the main channel.